Hey folks, Dave here, and I have had a pretty good day, but it was a bit stressful, so I walked around a place I always feel at home, Dick's Sporting Goods, and discovered this shuffle DIY. Now, some of y'all know I'm a shuffle boy from way back, so much so that I took the thumb stud off so I can barely even open that, and have played with, and really loved some of Kershaw's more odd goes in the past. I really want an open L DIY screwdriver thing. They have an open L that's like this, and I really want to play with it. But in any case, walking through, I found one of these, I bought it. So now we're going to open it, because I have never played with one of these before. There was a time where excuse me while I tear this. Hopefully the palm trees outside, and assume those are palm trees. I don't know anything about the coast. I hope the palm trees are not as loud for you as they are for me, because I am currently positioned staring out my window at a pile of frond. Fond? I think they're fronds with an F. Obviously it has an F with an R is what I meant. In any case, they're very loud for me. So this, at long last, is a Kershaw DIY. Called so because where the original Kershaw had, hey look, it's a screwdriver and a pry bar and a bottle opener, I really hate how much things like this get sold as anything. They really aren't. I mean, it's fine having a piece of metal to do various things, but stop calling that a pry bar. The barge, I really want a barge, but that got discontinued. The barge had a pry bar. This is not a pry bar. This is an actual screwdriver, though. Still has the bottle opener there. But these, I assume, are magnetized? How do you... Oh, okay. Wait, they're not magnetized. They have a detent. Oh, that's weird and funky. See right down in there, it has a little ball detent. So you slide that in, which is not very easy. Maybe because it's sideways. See, when you put it correct, it's a little bit easier. Huh. Not terrible action. Decent lockup, a little bit of rock, but it's kind of expecting that. Seems to be just a little bit wider than the original. Again, fairly expected. Why'd they go with this pocket clip? I don't like it. I like the original pocket clip. That's one of the best things about the Kershaw Shuffle was the pocket clip. But in either case, still able to get a full grip. I think even the screwdriver there actually even helps that a little bit. No, you still get about the same grip on the original. Let's get you out of frame. Bring the select fire back if we have to have something in frame here. Let's put the actually not bad. It's a decent magnet, not super powerful, but it's a decent magnet, and it's hand filling enough that this wouldn't be terrible to turn. There are a couple of things around the place. One of which, where did that box go? I'm probably gonna edit some of this out, but I don't know how much or where that, there we go. This is the box of things that I need to do something with. This is the CRKT Getaway Driver, something with which I need to do something. But this is so small and so thin that obviously that's the point of it, just using this as an example. I was actually thinking of another tool that I do not know where is around me. But in any case, because this is so wide and hand-filling, it would actually probably work pretty well as a screwdriver. Obviously, this is not your go-to. This is not what you most want to have on hand. But if for whatever reason this is the only thing you have on hand, well, there are worse things. There are worse things. Go away. That would, for instance, would be a worse thing. And it has... I wonder if I would... ever do like a straight up comparison video, but one of the main comparisons between these two, Kershaw Shuffle DIY, Kershaw Select Fire, the screwdriver driver part on the Select Fire obviously is much longer, so that gives this a huge head forward. However, it also is not locking, so it's just based on a decent detent, but it's just based on a detent. So if you're, screw driving or whatever and slip and knock something, well, now you're all screwy. Whereas with this, because it is just a fixed point, not going anywhere. It seems to be aluminum, I believe. So like there's not going to be any kind of a breakdown on that. I actually want to do a disassembly on this. I really want to do a disassembly on this. You can see the detent for the screwdriver bits down in there. There's just so many screws around the place. I wonder if they used another Kershaw DIY to do that. Huh, it's interesting. Actually, it's the same screws as on the original, because that was freaking me out. But it's the same screws as on the original, just posted around the place at appropriate depth for the extra big scales. That's interesting. In any case, this is the Kershaw Shuffle DIY and is now, hold up, very important. That is not the worst thing that's disgusting. That is not the worst knife that I have ever unboxed as far as sharpness. Pretty good. Actually, I'm going to stop qualifying my compliments. Pretty good on sharpness. That has been the Kershaw Shuffle DIY being unboxed and discussed very quickly, I suppose. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions, let me know down below. Have a great day.